So I wanted to show you what I did with layout today. So here's the announcement of the app, and I'm gonna just show you on my desktop because maybe Meerkat will find a way soon to let you show what's going on your phone so you can broadcast your phone. Let me show a before. Whoop, just kidding. This is a before. So all of the third-party apps that I've used to create picture and photo collages end up with this white bar, so it limits the photos that you can use. You get different layouts you can select from, and you can kind of, you can zoom in, zoom out. You can usually change the layout of these photos. But regardless, there's a line that comes, that goes around the photo. One of the things I love most so far about layout is that it gives you some really innovative layouts, or custom layouts is the word that I want, and it just makes it easier to create and combine photos, and they're very artistic, so it's not just the plain kind of just the 3 square rectangle or rectangle 2 square layouts. You'll see here, this is my intern Brooke and I during South by, the white line is gone. So you have a really crisp, clear 3 photo. You can mirror these images so you can flip them, you can change these around, change size. I think it just looks beautiful. And then when I said I want to share this online, I could quickly select either Facebook, Instagram, or there are some more options that integrate with your iOS app, so you can do those things, but it's one click. I say I want to share it on Instagram, it goes right to the Instagram app. It doesn't click, then bring me to another selection where I have to then click into Instagram, and it also doesn't have any predetermined text. A lot of times when you use those third-party apps, it'll say made with Pick Beautify or add in a hashtag you have to then go in and delete. I know it's a minor nuance, but it really bothers me. So this has no text in it. It just goes in and you can write whatever it is you want to share. The pics look beautiful. Let me go back over here. So one of my work hacks or life hacks for using third-party apps with apps that I already like, for example, Instagram, is I create a folder on my phone and I put all the apps that work with that particular app together in one app. With layout, I think I can delete out almost every single third-party picture collage app that I have because I like this so much better. The only one that I will keep around is it Clip Stitch? It's the one where I can do video. This is the only thing that's missing from this. I love in Clip Stitch that as one of my squares, I can make it a video, and then I could have 3 videos if I wanted and have them all play in different time modes. But as far as simplicity goes, layout is really, really beautiful, easy to use. Great to see you too. Hi. And I think it's great. So they just announced this about 2 hours ago. It's iOS only right now, and says it's coming to Android in the coming months. So I'm sorry about that, but you can go right to App Store. It's free. It just links with your Instagram account. So all you have to do to use this is go to the app, tap on the photos you want to use, choose a layout that's predetermined there. Photo resizing, you can only replace mirror or flip right now. So you can zoom in, zoom out. I don't know if that's what you mean by resizing, but it really just makes your group photos a little more beautiful. Instead of the older clip stitchy, pick collagey type apps like this with the white lines, you can change them to black lines. But the lines were always bothered me, but it's the only way I could really get these things to work. I guess. But layout, really, I mean, I just think that is so crisp and clear and creative. It's something I could print out on a canvas, which I do with a lot of my Instagram photos, and it just looks really good. Just checking for any questions here. Have you guys downloaded it yet or used it? Let me know what you think. But I love this. I'd really like to see video incorporated into it, or maybe they'll create a separate app that allows video to come in. But I think this is beautiful. So just to recap again, Instagram announced a new app, iOS only right now, called Layout. It's a pick collage app similar to probably other third-party apps that you're using, but it lets you combine photos into one image. They have predetermined layouts that are really beautiful. They're customized, simplistic, very artistic. And the other thing that they added is a faces option. So it shows you all the photos that feature that people in your camera roll, which is really cool. So if you don't want to search through every photo, it lets you find those people, so you can add photos of your mom, your best friend, your son, your daughter very quickly. And then the third component is a photo booth, which is fun because you can do a countdown and then capture photos immediately. So if you're at a party or having an event, I bet it won't be long till we have Instagram layout photo booths. So you can have fun to create instant photos. So you don't have to just take old photos or photos that you've already taken. You can take new photos. You can let it tag faces option, so you can find all the people that are featured in your photo album. So you can create one image with those people. And that's everything. I mean, it's simple. Instagram's integrated with Facebook, so of course that works perfectly, but it's just like Instagram has always been: easy, beautiful, artistic. Let me know if you are going to use it. One of the hacks that I do, because there isn't any text overlay option in this, and I know a lot of us love to add text to our photos. I love using Over and A Beautiful Mess. Those are really my two favorite text overlay apps. So I can take my layout photo and then pull it into Over or A Beautiful Mess, add my text, and then send it to Instagram. So that's my workaround for that. Craig, tell me about Enlight. And no, Michael, this is not by Juicy Bits. This is a native Instagram app. So I'm assuming, I don't know if Juicy Bits is another app or a designer, but this is an Instagram native app called Layout that they just introduced, I'm going to say like 2.5 hours now. So the three main features: 1, simple, easy to use, beautiful layout, no white or black lines like the older third-party picture collage apps. This is just really simple, easy to use layouts that are customized. Then they have the ability to do photo booth, which is a countdown timer that lets you capture photos on the go, on the fly. And then the other component is faces. That allows you to see all the photos in your camera roll that feature people that you're using in a photo. So let's say you just left an event and you're tagging you and your best friend and you've got 80 photos to go through. It'll show you all of the photos that have that person in it. So it's really easy to tag these and use them. So there's 3 components that make it really easy and easy to use. I mean, I'm an app junkie, so I've tried, I feel like, almost every single picture collage app, and it's tough because they're good, but they were missing all the things that Instagram now does. And again, it integrates with Facebook, so it's super easy to use. But the one thing that it's missing is video. I just wanted to show you this one that I did with Clip Stitch. So I have two just photos, and I added in one video with music that I could upload. So I love that video component. That's the only thing that's missing for me. But let me know if you're using another app that you love. I'm gonna be deleting a few of my photo collage apps in place of Layout, and I'll add it to my Instagram folder. That's how I make third-party apps work for me. I've got a Snapchat folder, a Vine folder, an Instagram folder, a Facebook folder, a Twitter folder, and all the apps that go along with those native apps are all grouped together in a single folder. So that's my workaround. Hey, Matthew. Yeah, Craig, let me know how it goes. I assume you're talking about the other app that you just mentioned, and I'll check it out too. I'd love to. But for now, check out. Okay, so Michael, you're saying what? You're in the App Store. You see a 2014 version. If you're having trouble accessing the app, the way that I got it was going to the Instagram blog post and clicking on the Apple's App Store link at the bottom. I found that when I went to the App Store natively, I couldn't find the app, and I found an older one. But when I went to the blog post and actually clicked on the App Store link, it brought me right to the app, and I could download it. For those of you just joining us, and sorry for the repetition, but this is the great thing about Meerkat. It's live, and we're getting new people jumping in, talking about the new app Layout from Instagram. It is a great way to create a photo or picture collage that quickly can be shared on Instagram and Facebook. And you might be wondering, what is the difference between your older pic collage, pic stitch type apps? One is just the beauty, simplicity of it. You'll see there's no white or black lines through the photos. You can easily mirror these, flip these, or zoom in, zoom out on these, which I love. And then there's two other features that are great. One is a faces option. It shows you all the photos in your camera roll that feature people. So if you're looking to find a certain person to put in a pic collage, you can just look at the faces option. And then photo booth. This is something fun because you don't have to just pick from older photos. You can actually take them on the go using the countdown functionality and then taking pics real time, all your selfies, all your fun photos, and making these. Queen and Bowie, I know, it's so fun. You're welcome, Michael. And again, if you're looking to download the app and you're having trouble in the App Store, right now it's only available for iOS, but if you go to Instagram's blog post, you can click on the App Store link at the bottom and it should make it super easy to get this. But I'm loving this, and I love photo collages, but I always get kind of weirded out by the ones with, let me find some more with the white lines. It's just always bothered me, and they solved that issue. I mean, here's one. My son took all these photos, please don't judge. But I mean, it was, see, you have these options. There's always the white background, so there's always a separation between the photos. It is what it is. I used it, but now we have this ability to have a really crisp, clean, clear picture. Something that I believe, even if blown up to a canvas size, could look really good. And you can see, I mean, I always print out little canvas photos of my Instagrams. That way we can rotate out photos real time, and I love it. I also think this would show up beautifully on your monitor display. I mean, this is on my little tiny MacBook Air, but it looks really good. I'm quite excited. So let me know if you're trying out the app. I am going to upload a portion of this video to my blog with instructions. And thanks for joining me. If you like me reviewing apps this way, let me know and I'll do more meerkatting. This is my new favorite way, I think, to do live video. This is great. Thanks to Instagram, Facebook for creating an app that really meets a need. Sometimes you don't realize when you're so ingrained in posting photos, like I document my life this way, how much something like this really changes the game and makes, I'm interested to see if these types of photos get more likes than my older clip stitch, pick collage type photos, just because they are prettier. And oh, the other thing is, once you get into Instagram, you can add your filters on top of the photos. So you might be taking photos without filters in the app and then adding a filter in. One of the things you can do in the older pick collage, pick stitch, those types of apps is add different filters to each photo within those apps. So you lose that option. My Instagram name is just @SarahEvans, SarahEvans. And then my other tip for this was, if you like putting text or decorating your photos, I recommend taking your photo and using Over or a Beautiful Mess or your favorite text overlay photo and editing it there. What I haven't tried out is it integrates quickly with Instagram and Facebook, but there isn't a save to photo album option that I saw. So you could copy it, or I may be able to integrate with Evernote and then pull it. I think there's a workaround you have to do to grab the photo. So let me check on that, and I can answer that question in the blog post. All right, guys, I think that's everything. Check it out. If you have more questions, happy to answer, or you can always obviously go to Instagram or Facebook, who are the experts in this area. But having a lot of fun. Love the apps, love what they do, love taking photos. You can follow me on Instagram @SarahEvans. Hope to chat with you guys again soon. Thanks.